Hello and welcome back to Ratchet and with me, Matthew Caddis, Iggy Puggy. And this will be the final episode of the Ratchet and Clank Let's Play. Anyway, that being said, let's actually go to the reflector dish and indeed chase down Chairman Drek. Now, what will firstly happen with these platforms is that Drek will launch missiles on each of them, thus giving you only a short amount of time to cross over to them and reach the swing shot target. So yeah, you need to be very quick with this. Thankfully, each of the satellite dishes do hang around in the air long enough for you to reach them, so that isn't necessarily a problem. Then what Drek will do is unleash these gigantic, I guess, they incinerate the entire area. He will also launch missiles. You can't, however, strafe, which makes this quite difficult to avoid when firing a weapon, because the Devastator, for example, will completely miss him. Yes, indeed. So yeah. And other than that, there aren't any nanotech crates in which to actually, avoid hitting him, I guess. There are some weapons crates, however. I do not want to destroy them, however, because what will happen is that his napalm bombs will easily break them open. Seriously, due to the shockwave effect. And once you've done enough damage to him, he will destroy the platform you're on, causing at least part of it to fall off. Yes. If he wasn't so gung-ho about, going for other planets, I think he really wants to destroy this one. Yeah, how is he going to explain that to his fellow Blargian people? Anyway, that being said, more satellite dishes. Yep. So let's jump on each of them and you get the idea. It's the same as the first segment, really. So yeah, I think you've given just about enough time. And yes, a double jump does help. Because otherwise, if I'd just done a single jump and not glided down, then Ratchet would have certainly died there. Seriously. Anyway, now, I'm going to switch back to the Devastator. I will also be using the PDA here. Well, not here, but later on. On the second phase here, he will launch these mines, which can easily be sucked out with the suck cannon, thus saving you a bit of ammo in the process, in my humble opinion. Yeah, seriously, the suck cannon is still useful, and you can use the giant mines like bowling balls. Seriously, they're that useful against Drek. Anyway, I'm going back to the blaster. Yeah, I'm going to switch between both weapons, really. At least until I get more Devastator ammo, so yeah. Okay, I was wrong about the nanotech crates. Looks like there is one there. So, with that done, he will once again use his laser. And this time, that rightmost platform falls down. If you were standing there, then you're gonna die. So, that being said, let's make our way around here. Thankfully, Drek won't come charging in. Unlike with Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman, should I say, in his Egg Emperor in Sonic Heroes. So at least that's something. And more satellite dishes. Yeah, you get the gist now, don't you? Although, once we get to the third part, the third phase of the boss fight, is easily the hardest. So yeah. I want to switch to the swing shot. I shouldn't have done that so quickly, but too late now!
So it has come to this. Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your people.
You think that's what this is about? Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash and lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the whole thing starts all over again. Ah, brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
So, at the very end of this, we have to ground pound that gigantic switch in the middle of the area. And Drek will not let us get there any quicker. So we want the thruster pack on Clank firstly. The second, well, how long do we have to reach there? That is the main question. We have less than 30 seconds to reach the switch. Afterwards, he will pretty much blow a load of shit up. So yeah, and then Drek will start chasing you using his very hot force field. You do not want to run into it too often, otherwise you will take damage. So now I am probably wanting to use either the... well, actually I want to use the blaster here. And then, once again, he goes with the napalm bombs. So yeah, this is the hardest part of the fight. Because, of course, we have very little ammo and not all of the Gadgetron ammo crates will respawn. And this is what in my opinion, the PDA is necessary for. Yes, you can indeed suck up the mines he does, I guess, produce would probably be the best way to put it. And yes, there will still be, there is ammo crates that will be destroyed by the napalm bombs that Drek unleashes from his side cannon, but there's only so much they will respawn, so with that said, yeah. And when he's running off like that, it means he's about to unleash the giant red button in the middle of the arena. And that ain't fun. He does that quite a bit in this stage. Also, he cannot be harmed by his own mines. Of course not. He's a final boss. Yeah. I do wish that we did have the, dare I say, ability to do that. Hell, at least I can say this, we do actually still fight the big bad in this game, unlike in the PS4 remake. Yeah, for whatever reason, Dr. Nefarious... Oh, and before I go on, that's another new movie he unleashes. He unleashes his own Agents of Doom. Thankfully, like the mines, they can easily be sucked up. So yeah. But, unlike our Agents of Doom, they certainly don't explode upon impact, or at least I have not been able to do so because of my usage of the suck cannon. And, unlike the ones, that Gadgetron has made, Drek's, Agents of Doom are not impervious to, dare I say, explosions. Certainly not the case with these giant napalm bombs. So yeah. But that being said, yeah, he is tough. Of course he is. I may well have to, and yes, I suppose I could have used the thing there, but I don't want to. And yes, the time limit, you have to hit the big red button in the middle of the area, decreases each time. You see, there, I only have 15 seconds, sorry. 15 minutes, if I have 15 minutes, I'll be able to reach him. But no, not this time. So yeah. And then, when he's down to this level of health, he will start charging up his laser blast and easily try and shoot you with it. And it's not easy to dodge. I just like moving left and right away from the arena, so yeah. And then he starts using his bombs again. So yeah, so now I want to use the Gadgetron PDA. Yes, I do. And look how much it cost me. 1,800 bolts just to refill the Devastator, seriously. So now, It's a good thing I'm using the sub cannon so much. Anyway, going back to the remake, as I was mentioning, the PS4 remake doesn't even have us fighting Chairman Drek as the final boss. Nope. Instead, what happens is that Dr. Nefarious actually grabs the Sheepinator and turns Drek into a sheep. Seriously. So, in the very end, one of my favourite enemies, in fact, my favourite enemy in the Ratchet and Clank games, Dr. Nefarious actually is the final boss of the remake, which I have kind of mixed feelings. I do like Nefarious, but I don't like the fact that I have the fight against Drek taken away from me in the remake. Yes, seriously. And the fight against Nefarious in the remake is a lot easier than this. Let's put it that way, but that being said, let's go over here and indeed blast the living crap out of Drek. Yep, I may well have to buy some more ammo for the thing, but there we go. And now he's sent out a bunch of homing missiles, which will, even if they miss you, will land in the ground and eventually explode. And he does this while he initiates the big red button. Seriously, that's annoying as hell. But, a fair game for a final boss, I guess. So, let's see. What can I use here? Not the blaster. I don't want to use the blaster. No. I do want to use the suck cannon to suck up his agents of doom. Yes, because that will be at least somewhat useful. And yes, the missiles keep on coming here. Without the strafe, this is very hard. And yes, he also uses his laser. I don't know if he uses it to wipe out the Agents of Doom, but... or his own Agents of Doom, should I say, but yeah. And I am trying my very hardest not to run into one of those missiles that he's launched. So yeah, do I have enough ammo to... Well, I'm gonna find out now. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, he's a tough boss. Let's just put it that way. What else can I say? So let's equip the... Well, PDA. It is useful. Even if it is sapping all of my bolts. I don't really give a damn. I'd rather use it against the final boss than not use it earlier on in the game and waste all of my bolts until I really do need to use it. So, now back to the Devastator, and yeah, let him wipe out his own Agents of Doom. And he's on to his last sliver, I think, and oh boy, here come the Agents of Doom again. So back to the sub-cannon, of course. And I still have to be mindful of those freaking missiles, man. Seriously. And he's done. I may want to...
Ratchet?
What's up? You know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking. This can't be good. Phew, that was close. Clank. You can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be all right. Hey, tin can! Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
Do you have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, mommy.
turn it off! Turn it off!